goal. That is a dream goal.
They found it. They finally found the goal they were looking for.
What a finish that is. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really happening.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps to keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of service.
Welcome to Game in Frame. It is April the 4th. We are at Eddie Moraes Stadium in Newark, New Jersey at Eastside High School as we have Ironbound, again, one of our usual UPSL partners here on Game in Frame as we have our walkout between Ironbound and Union SC. This is the first game of the UPSL season, and it is a new division, the American South, as we'll have a moment of silence. I'll explain in a few moments here.
Before today's game, we'd like to recognize Alberto Al Coutinho, a former New Jersey State Assemblyman and prominent figure in the Portuguese American community. Al passed away on March 29, 2026 at the age of 56 due to a car accident in McCarter Highway in Newark. He was the co-founder and chairman of this proud club, the Ironbound Soccer Club. Al was inducted into the New Jersey Hall of Fame in 2021. Coutinho served in the Assembly from 2008 to 2013 and was known for his advocacy work, particularly in developing youth soccer programs in Newark's Ironbound neighborhood. Today, his brother Billy Coutinho will be at midfield to kick off the game as a special ambassador, honoring Al's legacy. On behalf of everyone at Ironbound Soccer, Al's legacy will endure in every player, coach, and supporter who wears our shield with pride. He will never be forgotten. Round of applause for Al and his family, everyone in attendance today. We would now like to have a moment of silence before the game. Thank you.
Again, hopefully you could hear that on our microphone. Alberto Coutinho, who is the co-founder and chairman of Ironbound, unfortunately passed away last, what would be Sunday, so 6 days ago, in a car crash. That was the moment of silence here for him after our Star Spangled Banner. There is going to be a ceremonial kick here between Billy Coutinho, his brother, as trying to see who's down there. It looks like the captains are meeting with the referees. Of course, we have a fourth official, 2 assistants, and a main referee here tonight. Thankfully, we have a lot of members of the club and his family that are here tonight for this opening match for circumstances, of course, you would not like to see. But of course, Ironbound are going to pay as much respect and do their best with the presentation here before the match as possible. Ricardo Oliveira, the captain for Ironbound. And again, this is Billy Coutinho for our opening kick.
Great job, Billy, great job.
So you obviously know tonight and the rest of the season will of course be dedicated to this.
Round of applause one more time for Al Coutinho, Billy, his family, everyone here today. Round of applause. Thank you, everyone.
So this game will be extra special here to Ironbound tonight again because of Alberto, and they will be wearing their home reds with the red socks as well, the navy shorts. Ironbound will be in the white shorts and socks with their gray kits. They're on our right side with Ironbound to the left. The starting lineup for Ironbound is in goal, Rui Rosette, number 1. He will be in goal for Kevin Sabadin tonight. Andy Alvarez, number 2, is right back with Nicholas Cruz, number 6. We've seen Cruz a lot in the midfield. He's going to play left back tonight. And then the center back partnership of Milimir Suvoric, number 20, and Michael Galvo, 3, with Justin Cedeno in front of them at the center defensive midfielder. Josser Amaya, number 8, and Edgar Abreu, number 10, will be the other center midfielders of the 3. And then the front 3, the wingers, Ricardo Oliveira, number 7. Already mentioned he's the captain tonight. Number 11, Nicolas Neme. And then up top, Michael Tavares, 16. Excuse me, not 17, 16. There is Michael Tavares. He is the striker of the starting 11 for Ironbound. I have kit numbers for Union, and we'll update as we go on their starting lineup. There's now 12 teams in this American South. It used to be the Northeast American South and North. that would combine for the playoffs. We now just have an American South and American North this season, and again 12 teams instead of what has been either 10 or sometimes even smaller than that in the past. So a lot of competition now joining into this division.
We'd like to recognize Councilman Mike Silva in attendance today. Also Al's family, his sister Elena Coutinho Gonçalves, her husband Donna Gonçalves, and their daughter Al's niece Emily Gonçalves. Thank you.
As we start, Ironbound was first back in the fall, now looking for much success in the spring as we kick off 2026 in the UPSL. Union finished 7th out of the 11 teams back in the fall, 5-1-4. Ironbound had success against Union with 2 wins. Last year, 2025, they played on April the 12th. They won 2-1. That was here at home. And then at Union on August the 16th. That was a 3-0 win for Ironbound. So they won the Derby both times last year. They will again play opponents just once this season. They'll play 10 of the 11 opponents to have their 10 regular season matches in the spring. We always have 10 matches in the UPSL before the playoffs. It's Rosette kicks it out for Alvarez. This is Oliveira near side. It's cut out. Looked like 17 Kiroy Lionel, who had the touch for Union. Neme checks into the midfield. This is Amaya, who was not with the team in the fall, now back in the spring. It's going to dip under 50 degrees tonight. It was 70 degrees this afternoon in the New Jersey, New York area. Savorich. That was cut to Neme, but Amaya picks it up. Now Tavares wider. Abreu's taking his spot at striker for the moment. Oliveira on the big switch. Right foot. Alvarez makes the run in front of him. Across the deck. Just a touch of the right boot there by Union, now out. So they make a pass behind. And that'll be a throw-in. Pass for 11, Nicholas Sousa. Tavares. Oliveira 1-2 with Alvarez. They got Tavares here, and he's offside. Side flag comes up. First offside of the night. Dylan Valencia, former Ironbound player, is in goal for Union SC #1 in the green kit, as he'll take the free kick. Second ball ends with Union. Though stepping in front here is Amaya. And he is fouled. Just enough contact hip to hip. Sorry for that disconnect. We're back. Oliveira. Might have been a heavy touch from Abreu. Works out as a pass. Tries to switch. Neme is headed back towards goal by Union into the hands of Valencia. Right up the middle. Stung the head there, Union. They combine. Could have a 3-on-2. First touch for Rosete, no, because it's way over there in the first shot of the night for Union, does not hit the frame. And Carlo Seixas, number 3, also noticed out there. Back to the action, Union. Intercept. Galvo. Crucial defending. Shot. Might have taken a deflection. Wasn't it too cleanly to Rosete. His first save. Looks like they're in a 4-2-3-1 as well. Abreu here. Spin move. Gliding away. Oliveira. Neme between two defenders. It's the right back and right center back. Neme doesn't want to foul, and then Amaya does commit one. Right through the body of Union's right back. Savorich wins the header. Amaya keeping it. This is Abreu. Turn. He'll have to peel back through. That's Cedeno. Alvarez. Sousa watching him. Tavares couldn't hold it up. Lionel. Good pass up front. He'll continue his run. Kept it in. Galvo's here defending. Wider than Alvarez. And Ironbound have won it back. But Galvo just played it out up the line. Throw for Sousa. Alvarez doesn't allow him to catch it cleanly. Amaya glancing. That was it by Union further back towards their back line. Which is out for safety here. Throw in, Amaya. He'll delay it now and he will leave it. Abreu. Savorich. Popped it up. Savorich. Right through the back. And foul. Right at the 50. Play it short. They keep it left on a good bounce. Lionel. He'll get through. Bigger than Alvarez. Right across the deck and in. Right in the center. Lionel sets up an easy tap in that was hit very hard. No chance to react for Rosete. And on the road, Union leads for the first time this season. It's 1-0. So there's the opener for Union. comes in the 9th minute. Not the start for Ironbound they wanted. They've had much of the possession. That was really the second chance, the only clear-cut chance so far. Ends up in the back of the net. Second shot for Union. Tavares. Wide right, Oliveira. Try to ball roll before it was knocked out. And we're going to have a rethrow. Amaya off the ricochet. Ironbound was a better road team in the spring, or in the fall, excuse me. They were 2-1-2 here at Eddie Moraes, 4-0-1 on the road. Again, 6-2-2 overall. This was before they lost to Capital City in the playoffs. In the, what was a semifinal. Here they might have a break. Abreu from about 30 yards. Went off the side of the head of a defender for Union. Amaya clipping. Neme directed it wide. Wouldn't have been able to control that, so he just kept it with Cruz. Haven't said Cruz's name too much. Again, new position. That went off the hand of Amaya. It's whistled. Cruz went off his body, didn't necessarily win the header. Behind Sousa. Oliveira back to goal. Some contact from Lionel, who has the assist. Switching it. Now on the move. Wide. Neme Valencia outside his box. And there was some contact with Neme after the play. They both pat each other on the back. They're fine. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. This is Nick Cruz holding off a defender and holding the ball. That's over. First shot for Ironbound, well over the top. Shifting up to the right on the goal kick from Valencia. Tavares. Diagonal. Too far for Alvarez. Thrown into the middle. Good slide tackle there, Tavares, the striker. Or that's Cedeno, excuse me, 15. And now Oliveira's gone down holding his face. And it's no foul either on that slide tackle. And the possession will go to Ironbound. Give a moment to Oliveira. Now contact in the box between Savoric and an attacker for Union. This is 7, Brian Moreno. Able to pick the pass there. Good physicality from Neme. The tackle. Tavares making a run. He's offside for now, so he stopped his run, and then Amaya played it too late. Moreno looks to be playing the 10 for Union. Throw for Union, right side. Abreu, tackle. Support from Neme. There's a foul, or it looked like it, and now will be whistled back. Ironbound didn't hold possession, so they blow the whistle. '15th minute, a 1-0 lead for Union. Cruz, clipping, Neme. Union will work their way out. Left foot this time from Valencia. Moreno. Deflects back to Alvarez. Then the slide tackle from Minich. He was caught late. Union have the ball. Minich is back to his feet. Right wing with Union. Another good tackle from Neme. And he takes this throw. He's whistled, awarded the favor of the foul. Cruz to his opposite fullback Alvarez. Oliveira, run being made from Amaya, seen by Oliveira. Amaya, good touch in front of him, blocked. Cedeno. Pressuring, Savoric's Moreno. Neme. Have to be careful in that position, Ironbound. Neme. It's Abreu. Close to being picked off. Sousa lurking. Oliveira, again for the run of Amaya. They've done this twice. Has Neme and Abreu, but too heavy of a touch from Amaya ultimately. But he's won a corner. Union don't like the call. It's Cesax. Number 3, the center back for Union, with the last touch. First corner, it's with Oliveira. Decent ball, headed right down and back into Valencia, who was on the turf. I didn't see who had the initial header, but didn't get the right body position to just place that in the goal from what could have been 2-3 yards out. And that really should have been 1-1. That went over the leaping try of Valencia. Abreu deflects out wide. Cruz, Neme. His tight quarters against the touchline. Tavares over the top, wide. Oliveira. One-on-one against Lionel. Oliveira can't cut to his right. Good one-on-one defending from Lionel, and now he'll pick up the ball as well. Londono in front of him, trying to get back with Moreno. Amaya. Alvarez. Same spot as Oliveira. Tavares lost it. So did Moreno. Abreu. Neme making a run. Is he onside? He's not. But first the foul on Abreu before the offside. He'll start it back up. Long shot. That goes off the post and out for a goal kick. I don't think Valencia got a touch. Good long range shot from Amaya, who saw Valencia out of position. Almost scored from nearly 40 yards. Cedeno. Amaya again. Oliveira wanted to send, then looked in the direction of Neme. Goal kick. Down towards some of the Union bench that was warming up in the corner. Ironbound would like to thank its sponsors, M Parts Worldwide, Salt Athletic, Heritage Barbershop, Reek Creations, Wiss & Company LLP, Alliance Orthopedics, Footy Shop, and Team Pena from Keller Williams Parkview Realty. Throw for Ironbound. 21st minute of the first half. Neme turns, and then he back through his ankles as a foul. Cruz's left foot. That's short. Bounces down. Galvo missed it. First try to control with his chest and then the shot. Cruz safely to Amaya. Amaya will dribble out. It's Oliveira far side. Everything's reconfigured now off the free kick. And this is going to be a yellow card on Oliveira. He's going to get booked. First booking after the foul. Maybe Amaya should have reset it to start with. It'll be Valencia, the goalkeeper, on the free kick. Lionel got there first over Galvo. Close chance for the left back for Union. Cedeno comes up with it through two. He's fouled. Alvarez looks inside. Cedeno will go back to Alvarez. Flicked. Tavares can't be kept in. Frustration here for Ironbound. Minich. Good skill from Tavares. Amaya has to be quick here. Isn't. He's dispossessed. On the move, Ironbound. Savoric didn't get turned. Good tackle from the center back. He was very good at the end of the fall season for Ironbound at center back. Over the top, Neme. Onside, Valencia got there first. Londono. Some contact from Galvo, but it's clean. They'll do it again. This time, on the money. Neme brought it down against Valencia. What an unbelievable slide tackle for Union. Not even allowing a shot And Neme didn't even go down. That's how good it was. Now he's in some discomfort. He goes down to a knee. Still down. So the trainer comes out. Again, if you're substituted here in the premier level, that's it for the night. You're not allowed to come back in. So they're going to assess if he can continue or if it's a night-ending injury. And there's a hold of the low portion of the left hamstring. After a great effort to not even allow a shot by Neme. And we're going to have a different right back in for Union. That's their first sub. You're allowed to use the entirety of the bench. You're not limited to 5 subs. You can use the full 9. That includes the goalkeeper, of course. So that could be one of 8 outfield players to change tonight for Union. Overlap. Good pass inside. They keep it going. Ultimately don't get through into the box. Minich. Lionel. Almost a miscommunication there. Sousa. Good step inside. Savoric shields him off. Savoric will trying to go get it himself. Last off Union. Alvarez. Cruz calling for it. First Cedeno. Savoric. 2 up high pressing for Union. Abreu. Cedeno. Beautiful turn. Better tackle from Union. They'll have it again. Space in front of them. Texas. Sousa. Back to the ball. Oliveira. After the turnover, trying to just work his way through. And Union thought that was a trip by Oliveira on Cedeno. Still 50 yards out from goal. Oliveira curls it. Doesn't get through. First header, Union. Clean. Cedeno. Looking right. Forced in. Sousa. Not before Alvarez intercepts. That's a good take by Tavares. Oliveira. He's right through the back. And he's in a lot of pain. This has to be a yellow card on Minich, and it is. So now both teams have a yellow. Oliveira is the other one for the bookings tonight. So he was fouled here. '29th minute. With the ball right on the 30. 40 yards from the goal line. There's 4 at the edge of the box for Ironbound. Oliveira puts it in. Again, it's headed down by Union. Alvarez Jordan back in the danger area. Volley, Abreu. Another shot, it's Amaya again. Not close. Goal kick, Valencia moves up his back line. Abreu tried to pick it off and then wanted it off of Lionel. It's still in. Not being quick enough there was Minich, who just picked up the yellow. Neme is cut off. I believe that's Ethan Bazan, the right back. Back to Bazan. They'll find his run. Header. And that's too short. Savoric. Amaya. Might be over dribbling here. Step in. Was that a foul? It was. Now Amaya is called for the foul. This is a better opportunity on the free kick for Union. Our tune-ins all tomorrow. Renegades versus New York Haiti at 7 p.m. That is UPSL American North. Kensington versus Bulldogs in the American South at 7 p.m. Again, UPSL, just like this tonight. And then finally, Osners versus Brooklyn FC U20s. That's at 7:30, American North. So all three, as we've got more UPSL action tomorrow. Here's the whistle for the free kick. That's low. Wasn't first contacted cleanly, but now having it, that's Alvarez. Is it still in? It's not. Flag from the far-sided assistant as we're in the 32nd minute now. Neme against both center backs. Too short to Amaya, but he's kept it alive. Got it clean on the slide tackle Union. Not as far to keep out of possession Union, Ironbound, excuse me. And it's another foul for a free kick. Brought to the turf was, I believe that's Tavares. Or it's Cedeno, excuse me. Still looking for a tying goal, Ironbound. Abreu hits it high. Valencia will keep it from a corner, or excuse me, a goal kick. Went down, now the long throw to this side. Still in, that works out for Union. Sousa with Cruz tracking back. Sousa inside, step up, Alvarez, clean contact, no penalty. Referee was very close by. Tavares. Wants to send Neme, who mistracked it. Thought that was going to go further inside, and then the ball just spun to his left. A couple times though Neme's made those runs. He's always willing to make the runs with the high line. Off the back of Javoric. Union with Minich. He's now wider. He'll try to put one into Rosette, come skipping off the turf into the arms of Ironbound's keeper. Always a high pace with Ironbound. Now Tavares making the run. It's a giant diagonal. On one bounce, Oliveira, header. Good angle against Lionel, but Lionel's too strong. Corner. Oliveira, back post! Behind, it's a goal kick. Not hit cleanly again. Could have scored off the previous corner that Oliveira took. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the first half. Amaya, good takeaway. Closed down by a couple from Union. Galvo and Sousa in a battle. Looked to be last off Sousa. It's not. It's last off Ironbound. Long throw for Lionel. That'll be in the box. Savoric, right-footed clearance. 6 out. Bazan. Almost pulled off the move. Throw. Back heel touch. Bazan behind Moreno. Sousa touching Union over the top. Very close there, all created by Bazan first. And then just the timing was off. Union's chances have looked better though than Ironbound in this first half. Cedeno to himself. Continues his run. It's Neme wide. He'll gather it in on the move. Too heavy now. And that's going to be too high from Amaya. Sexau on the mark to Lionel, but he can't keep it in. Gives his thumbs up for the approval. Cedeno. Savoric. Gallops to his left. Read by Bazan. Amaya. Can't split Bazan. 2 runners in front for Union. Wrong pass though. Galvo defending. Cedeno. Ran into Minich. Has to be careful, he's on a yellow. Abreu. Fakes one way. Tackle. Very good for Amaya. Has to hold it. And then he's closed down. 6 out. Great turn. Moreno with good pace. Now it's Londono. Shoulder. Does he have the angle? No, he doesn't. Puts it short. Just put off enough by Galvo, who took the place behind Savoric, covering for his other center back. Some contact from behind. First Tavares. Possession, Amaya. Great turn, Abreu. He'll try and spin again. Somehow still has it. Switching, Alvarez. Oliveira. He's able to turn the bigger Lionel. Wants Alvarez further forward. Alvarez, touch, can he keep it in? He can, he wants a corner, and it's ruled a goal kick. Valencia's goal kick. Cruz looked back to Rosette. Picked. Lucky not to totally lose it. Now they have Londono again, who just had the previous chance right at Rosette. I mean, he didn't even have to move the keeper. It's two now that Londono, the striker for Union, has missed. Moreno, header. Abreu just got it away. Galvo. That went straight out off the foot of Oliveira. Stepped up. Galvo in front of Londono. Wedging off the side of the body of Neme. A little too short. Moreno almost ran himself into pressure. Lionel passed it right out. Off the mark. Tavares laying it off. Cedeno didn't have the right weight there on the back heel. Little contact. There's a back heel better from Savoric. Abreu. That's Amaya who's found himself left side. Amaya poked it around Bazan. Has Tavares in the middle. Tried to put it there for him. It's back towards goal by Union. Put it back towards their own goalkeeper. And they have a corner upcoming, Ironbound. Before this corner, again, we will roll in the Goal of the Month nominees from our month of March here, our first month of 2026. All covered here on Game and Frame. Those goals will, again, show those candidates at halftime, but those are coming up. Oliveira. See, there are two hands in the air. The referee is going to whistle this dead for a moment. Oliveira, back post, too tall for Savoric. Goal kick. He did get a slight piece there. Kent to redirect it on goal. Trying there, a side kick was Moreno. Galvo. Cedeno. See 5 there in the press for Union now. Savoric. Can't be broken yet. Back to Valencia. Great pass. Bazan. Up the line. This is Londono. Great challenge there. Savoric. Offside is Tavares. Just as the ball was played, his body was in front of the center back. Moreno, bumped by Abreu. Union still has possession, and then right as I say that, they pass it away. Abreu, good delay. Amaya collects. Neme, back to Amaya. Slide tackle, Union. Moreno. He's so very delicate when he brings it in. Londono's offside. Rosete made another save on him. Just see the way Moreno can burst as he brings the ball in on the receive. This looked very dangerous in this first half. Oliveira. Savorich. His long ball was denied. We're past 45. Abreu. Almost like a shoulder pass here. Cedeno. Oliveira. Numbers at the edge. Ball's on the turf. Cedeno. Cedeno went down. Not enough contact there for a foul. They're going to play through. Cedeno almost tripped on himself or the ball. And they're just going to give 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. 1-0 lead for Union. Lionel, a low cross to Londono, who made a run through the middle. No chance for Rosete on that chance. Early goal in the 9th minute for Union has their 1-0 lead at halftime. Here are the goal of the month candidates from the month of March from Game and Frame.
Blanchard back on the ball. Picks his head up. Has a hit from distance. What a hit it was, and what a goal from Rich Blanchard. Second in scoring for Vitus, but might be the goal of the season for this team so far. What a hit. Rodriguez over it, but instead it's fired in brilliantly by Elazai. What a hit. In alone on goal. With his left foot, good save from Alves. The follow-up from Emmanuel. Faked, still Emmanuel, and still Emmanuel, and he thunders it home. Never in doubt on the follow-up there. Back for Oberg. Roca. It's on his left foot. He's going to test it. Roca! Howitzer from Nassau County. And we have parity.
Nisiforo dribbling past a couple players, finds a nice ball through for Palacios, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Then Palacios chips it over. Oh, and it's in the net. A great move there. Nisiforo dribbling through the midfield, gets past a couple players, and finds Palacios for a great chip over the goalkeeper right into that bottom corner.
Shot coming, and a beautiful free kick. Right in the top corner, lasers that one through.
Look, these the situations they're in. Here comes New York International on the charge. Oh, it's glorious. Lea Vettel with a peach of a strike. First blood to the Lions. Musa. Great turnaround. Musa gets it back. Shafri's caught in his line. Musa! It's a goal! Musa! Oh! Jubilation, elation, celebration station here for White House. They are shining here at the German super site.
Duel. Martin Dikanovic has Heze. Here is Matthew Heze on a brace. Matthew Heze! Beautifully done once again from Heze. Sensational finish. Direct and precise.
and East River able to grab a goal back.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
We're back live for the start of the second half here at Eddie Moraes Stadium between Ironbound and Union. Again, first game of the UPSL season, this spring season. Don't see any changes. Actually, there is one for Ironbound now that I've said that. It is Gianfranco Ponce, number 13, who is in for Ironbound. He has replaced Tavares at striker. Everything else looks the same except for right back. Alvarez is definitely not over there. So 2 halftime subs for Ironbound. We already had to make one for Union through injury. That was Bazan in the first half. They also have a new striker, looks like Union. Londono's night is over. Moreno's now taking over at wing. They have a new center attacking midfielder as they play a great combination. Minich laying it into space. Tavares tracking. He got a touch on the cross. It wasn't cleanly in. And Ironbound will defend the first chance of the second half. Slide tackle, pass. Now Galvo, good tackle. Denilson Oliveira, number 6, is the other midfielder for Union. Didn't mention at the start. Neme shifts. It's gone down. Ironbound's bench shouting for a penalty, and the referee's walking away. Switch. First touch for the new right back on the substitute for Ironbound. Bazan picked it right from Cruz. He's got an option wider. In. Rosette didn't catch it. He looked like he touched it. He's saying he didn't. And they're calling a goal kick right through his gloves. David Wilson is the right winger, number 21 for Union. Oliveira keeps it moving. Minich got it all the way right. It's Bazan. Cruz watching his inside shoulder. Cruz takes it. Cedeno. He'll open himself up middle. Brought in very cleanly Abreu. Now Oliveira, as Lionel will get towards him one-on-one. Run being made. With the chop behind. Sixau defends, corner. I believe that's Gabriel Barreto, 17, who's in for Alvarez. Up. Valencia called for it. He punches. Punts. Back to the right. Oliveira looks to put a ball back in. Fakes. Slides. Now enters the box. Penalty. Immediate point from the referee. And Oliveira has given Ironbound as good of a chance as you can possibly get to tie it up at 1. Faked the cross, then attacked. Dipped the shoulder. And was fouled from behind. I believe that's Cameron McGregor, number 10, who was one of those 2 substitutes at the start of the half. It will be their leading goal scorer from the fall, Nicolas Neme, who had 6 goals in the regular season. Looking for his first of 2026. Valencia, couple hops making himself look big. Neme stepping off the palms and in. Too much power from Neme. Valencia guessed right, but it doesn't matter. We have a 1-1 equalizer for Ironbound, and their first goal of 2026 gets us all even. Back underway. Maybe some momentum now for Ironbound. Amaya. Can he put it long for Neme? That's too far inside. Wilson. Back for Bazan. So early goals in both halves. Again, 9th minute for Union to start. This is Ponce. That's asking a lot of Neme. He's trying to, has he kept it in? Goal kick. Emphatic point again from the referee. This was in the 49th minute of the second half, so just 4 minutes in for Ironbound. They had a couple early goals at home in the fall. McGregor. Opposite side, Wilson. Chest. Minich with him on the right. Wilson. Ball roll inside. Had an angle to shoot first. No shot yet. Now he goes for it, and Shavorich is able to take the angle away. Neme. Keeps it. Abreu. Galvo. Up top. Ponce. Way over Oliveira. This will be a throw for Ironbound. Now a throw, Union. McGregor. Up towards Rosette. Miscommunication, 2-1. What an unbelievable mistake there. Rosette and Savorich not communicating, goes off the body of Rosette. And right into the back of the net, Union retakes their 1-goal lead, 2-1. Just not clean there in the back from Ironbound. And that's the second time that Union has scored from right out in front. This, though, Ironbound's own doing. So after some of the momentum had looked that it was going back towards Ironbound, it's taken very quickly by Union. Looks like it was Andre Vieira, number 9, former Ironbound player who is with Union. He came in for Londono at halftime. So the two strikers have now scored both goals for Union. Vieira again. Can he catch Rosete off his line? Curves wide. Out of the reach of Oliveira. Press there from Ponce. McGregor. Trying to shift through. That's misplayed by Union. Neme sprinting at Bazan. Clean. Minich, who got there on the yellow. Amaya. Numbers forward behind Neme. There could have been such a break there for Ironbound. He had Abreu, Neme, and Ponce all up with him. Blocked down, Cruz. Neme went to go through Kobe McGregor, number 5. Now on the chase, Barreto. Took a favorable bounce for him, but he's just gone for the clear. Savorich. Neme. Ponce is now offside. Abreu. Oliveira takes away his right. Forces left. Ponce. Bazan, did he give away a corner? He did. Left there. Ponce leaves it for Abreu. Abreu puts it up. Chance gone. Closest was Moreno. Wilson, big kick there from Barreto. Vieira, who's the difference right now at 2-1. Touched, inside, Savorich, fought off by Moreno, gone down. Will he make a, he's able to get up though, without being tackled. And now Amaya, good momentum. He's hit by McGregor, fouled. Is that gonna be a yellow card for stopping the transition? It will be. Another player booked, that's a second for Union. So Sousa as well came off at halftime for Union. Moreno's now that winger with Wilson on the other side. Abreu. Neme thought Cruz was gonna make a run. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Brought in well by Lionel. I think he wanted Wilson. Didn't have the trajectory he wanted. Savorich. Neme contact from behind by Bazan. Forces a misplay. Vieira. Savorich is dragged wide. And he's won a corner there, Vieira. Good work from the striker. In. Two players from Ironbound run into each other. That was Barreto and Amaya. Kobe and Cameron McGregor. Neme has to be quick here to get out of his feet. Dispossessed. Cameron. Oliveira. 60th minute, 30 minutes to play in a 2-1 game. Abreu. Going down is Moreno. Onside Ponce. Good vision to Oliveira. Has Neme running towards the near post. Oliveira. Spin. Neme. And they're going to pull it back for a foul. Oliveira fouled dangerously again. Minich had the foul in the first half for Union on Oliveira. This time it's Lionel. Don't believe we've seen a card. Trainer quickly out to check on Oliveira. Already had one player go out for injury tonight. Checking on the back of the leg for Oliveira. He's going to limp off. He's not putting much weight on that leg. Will we have a sub? He's able to walk off on his own power, but there's a heavy limp. Two in the wall for Union. Maybe Ironbound can use this to tie it up. Left foot delivery. Right in front! Yes, it is! On the money! It's Galvao who just had to put it through against Valencia, who didn't come for the initial cross. Set up by Cruz, and it's 2-2. And we're level for the third time tonight. Savoric is now trying to walk off something of his own as well. I think Union's complaining for a foul, which would have been in the build-up, obviously, as that free kick was taken. So we're 2-2. And we know with these Union matches that we can have high-scoring matches where even if they've given up the lead, they can come back and even overtake the opponent, especially here at home. It's what led to some of their inconsistency with their 1-2 record. That was also a big issue last spring that Coach Sergio Nobre wanted more wins at home after they had a very successful fall 2024. We saw what they did in the playoffs here. Bazan. Good touches here. First touches, Cedeno, Amaya. They continue the theme, Abreu. And that's put straight out of play into Union's bench. They're going to try and take a very, very quick throw. Lionel, right back in, Moreno. Turns down the line. There's a dangerous slide. That's just out the box. This could be another card. Barreto draws a yellow. You can clearly see that it was behind Moreno, not getting anywhere close to the ball. And so here comes a free kick for Union. they now have an opportunity to retake a lead. Barreto and Oliveira in the wall, which is inside the box. You got to be careful where your hands are in your arms. Union. Tight angle maybe to shoot. Still possible. Bounce, down, almost a punch. Cameron McGregor, as Union's asking for a handball, it's going to be a corner. Cameron McGregor was the closest for Union, but it's dealt with for the moment, Union. Still not gone with the corner upcoming. Extended look. Up and in. Rosette a little awkward with the punch. He went for almost like a swipe. Offside. Taking quickly, Ponce. Could be 2-on-2. In for the feet of Neme. He has to turn and misses the pass back to Ponce. Saw the idea, but not the execution. Oliveira. Lionel. Such frantic pace to the second half. Had 3 goals in 20 minutes. Behind and wide. Ironbound would like to thank its sponsors. M-Parts Worldwide. Salt Athletic, Heritage Barbershop, Reek Creations, Wisson Company, LLP, Alliance Orthopedics, Footy Shop, and Team Pena from Keller Williams Parkview Realty. Up top, maybe Ponce. Calm from Kobe McGregor. Cameron, over the top, it's Wilson. Has a step against Cruz. He's wide! Getting a glove save there, Rosette. Taking no chances there. That might have gone in. You have to make that reaction save as a goalkeeper. Moreno. Cameron McGregor in a little pocket. Passed it away. Galvão. Oliveira. Ponce. Up the right side. Neme, of course, making his run. McGregor trying to draw him offside. There's no flag. Long throw for Bazan. Wilson. Shoulder shake. Fouls Cruz. Abreu joins his back line as well as Cedeno here. Amaya. Abreu checking himself. Ironbound, good play here. Cruz. Neme. Abreu, big switch. It's Barreto who's gone up forward. Brought it in so well. And now Neme faked a shot. Doesn't like to go through McGregor. Oliveira. Still counter-pressing, Ironbound. McGregor. Over the line. Cedeno can get on the half turn. Abreu in the channel. Amaya. Cedeno. They've left Neme for a moment. His pass intercepted. Vieira, as Moreno was offside, so Vieira will hold it. Work his way left. McGregor. Barreto. Now Amaya supporting. McGregor. Barreto goes down. Corner kick. Slide tackle block, but it's a corner. As we've entered minute 70. That's away from Rosette. Lionel misread it. This is Galvo, shoulder to shoulder. Here goes the center back, off Bazan. Now Galvo is out of position. Drags down Oliveira in favor of Union. Valencia, that'll enter the box. Right at the edge there, Savorich, header. Abreu. Ponce. Great tackle. We have a foul before the initial pass. Yellow card. Don't know if that's Lionel or McGregor. Looked like Lionel put his hand up for an apology, but another booking. So a couple players on yellows. Lionel. Short pass, Oliveira. Bazan takes midfield from right back. Vieira trying to go around Savorich. Savorich, good strides, covers a lot of ground. Telling Vieira to calm down there as he's tangled with Savorich. 2-2 game. Galvao back to Abreu. Oliveira, close to a good dummy there, but too much momentum on the pass. Too much pace. Wait a moment as Minich is taken off for Union. Change in midfield. We'll get the substitute here. Valencia always looking long. Over both Cruz and Wilson. Bazan, who's behind Wilson. Bazan fakes around Savorich. Bazan continuing. Better pace from Cedeno. He'll be able to use his body as well. Looking to win it back, Amaya. Deflects back. Rosette is the ball spinning. Went and grabbed it pretty athletically. Throw for Cruz. 14 Thomas Ilya has come in midfield for Union. Neme. That's Wilson, the winger, defending it. Two changes. Looks like Josper Maya is one. And Oliveira is the other. He's taking off the captain's armband. He's going to give it to Galvao. As we're coming up on 16 minutes left to play before added time. Rowan Diaz is one substitute. He's wearing the number 19. Zhao Hornug is the other. So 18 and 19 in. Hornug and Diaz. Abreu. Diaz wearing the number 9, excuse me. Abreu. That's out in front of Barreto. And Leonel's going to win a goal kick. Doesn't need to because he's fouled. Though that's not a great take by Valencia. This time Lionel might miss out. He has tried the cut. Does Ironbound? They'll have this. Hornug right across. Neme header across the grain. 3-2. It's tapped in for Abreu. It's those two men again. Neme and Abreu. 2 straight goals for Ironbound and a 3-2 lead. So now Neme with an assist, Abreu with a goal. Cruz and Neme now get assists tonight on goals for Galvão and Abreu. Always say what excitement the second halves bring at Eddie Moraes. That's 4 goals now. 3 for Ironbound in the second half. Wilson wanted to go back to Bazan, put it behind. Ilya. Again, those tune-ins tomorrow. Renegades versus New York City, Haiti. There's some contact. Galvão, Moreno. Galvão, good work. That's at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Kensington versus Bulldogs. It's in the American South at 7 p.m. First match is American North. And then Osners versus Brooklyn FC U20. So that's at 7:30. Also American North. All those UPSL matches at this premier level like tonight. McGregor cut it off. Rosette. Wing. Ponce. Didn't get his head around it enough to Hornug. "13 minutes now. McGregor the closest for Union. McGregor, Oliveira, close, tight passing for Union. Ilya has Bazan wide. Bazan may have cut himself too close. Chivoric has leaked out, defending. Ilya, Union's got to be on side. Clean, or free header for Galvão. Lionel. Wilson. That goes to Rosette. He wanted to pass it to Vieira. Cruz. Look at that move there from Cruz. Back heel. Neme. Inside. Diaz has one square. I think he tried that, but it was too far in front. That's Ponce on the far side. Valencia was never going to get gloved to it. but Ponce was never making it there either. Savoric. Neme. Cedeno. Abreu gathering. Ponce. That's a great pass from Abreu. Ponce from a tight angle. That almost went out for a throw-in. It's a goal kick, but close to a throw. Last two opportunities, not close enough against Valencia for Ironbound. 11 minutes to go. Looking at a win in game one at home. Cedeno trying to lose the mark of Oliveira. Lionel hits Oliveira. Abreu, more opportunity for Ironbound to attack, and got enough of Abreu, did Oliveira, and he will pick up a yellow. Another yellow to Union. Some of the players for Ironbound's Division 1 team warming up behind the goal that follows this match. 10 minutes, free kick here, 40 yards out. Cruz already had an assist to Galvo to make it 2-2. Now we're 3-2. Who will he pick out this time? Galvao, could it be again? Great save, closing down the angle is Valencia. So close to Cruz to Galvao for a second time, and Valencia just made himself big. It bounced to Galvao after he first went for the header, went off the body of Union's defender, and the ball was just sitting there to be scored on. Corner for Ironbound now. It's Cruz again to take. Player's gone down, seen by the referee. It was McGregor and Ponce, both back to their feet. Now we can take the corner. That's short off the side of Bazan. Back in the area, Cruz. Stood up by Bazan. And it's left for Ironbound. That throw entered the box. Cedeno, not looking to shoot. Wanted to carry it himself. Moreno tried to hold it up with the header. Not on the same page as Vieira. Barreto. It'll bounce, big bounce. Ilya. Union looking for a tire. Union would put it away probably with a fourth goal. Great turn, Ponce. Driving. Looked for Hornug, and Valencia calls for it. There were two defenders in the way of Hornug, in the way of the pass, not the shot yet. Last off Cruz. Player's gone down for Ironbound. Looks to be Barreto. There's a sub wanting to enter for Union. It'll be a Lionel taken off the pitch. Taking over at center back now, the substitute, McGregor, to get back to play. He was contacted too much, foul. Taken on the ground, Bazan. McGregor faking, splitting two, and just enough by Neme. Again, a foul. The assistant had the call. It's right in front of the assistant on this near side. Now plenty of numbers entering into the box for Union. Before that, another sub. This is made by Ironbound. They're going to bring off Neme. Referee says go off instead of on this short side for the sub. They're going to go towards the assistant and the fourth official. Now maybe 2 goal contributions tonight is off. Bazan, that's low. McGregor was boxing out. Ilya. Not fully cleared yet. This is Wilson. Shoulder to shoulder with Barreto. He can't keep it. Number 5, Omar Sosa. Listed as a defender, came on for Neme. This is Hornung. Has Diaz a little further middle. 2-on-3, or 2-on-4. Good move to create a free kick. Hornung attacking 1-on-1. Another yellow. So this works as a short corner. Referee backs up 10 yards. Cruz has 1 assist tonight. With 3 minutes left in the 90. They go outside the box, running through it. That would have went wide. Valencia wants to keep it in play. Shot by Sosa. Big bounce. That should be a foul. That's away from the ball. What is this going to be? Is it a yellow or a red on Barreto? It's going to be a red card. I think that's his second yellow. Ironbound's going to play with 10 men as we close this match out. You could hear that contact from all the way up top as we're at the height of the stands. Going for the ball, Barreto, and that bounce was just so high that he doesn't get the ball and he goes through the body. So the substitute doesn't even finish 45 minutes. He came on at halftime. And it's definitely going to be checked for a head injury. Huge moment, even though there's not a lot of time, you're still playing with 10, and Ironbound can at least find a point with a draw with a third goal for themselves. Didn't catch who the player was that was hit for Union. It's just tough to tell with these jerseys with their gold on top of the gray uniform. Looks like it's Vieira, number 9. Who he as well entered as a sub for Union. They do have one more on the bench. Actually, three more, excuse me. So they do have options if it's needed. We're inside 60 seconds. This will obviously be added on. Not sure how much time exactly. We'll see if we can hear the referee. Savorich came for the header. It was someone else doing the defense for Ironbound. This is Diaz, who will have some fresh legs here. Second half substitute. Valencia is way out of his goal. He's retreating. Diaz is 2-on-5 against Bazan first. Did he go down? No, referee waves it off. I don't think the hop in the air by Diaz helped him anyway. So now it's 9 behind the ball because Diaz has to get back up to his feet. McGregor in the box. He's contacted by Savorich. This also is not a penalty. The entertainment value is always there in these second halves for Ironbound. Not exactly easy finishes for them. 2 players are working out cramps, it looks like. It's the calf for Oliveira for Union. Something else for Cedeno. Are we going to have any substitutes for Union? There are some players warming up, but no one has taken off their warm-ups. Looks like the 4th official is trying to get the referee's attention. Goal kick on the restart. Now there's one ready for Union. Over McGregor and Ponce. Valencia. Going long. Targeting McGregor. Tight space. McGregor. Just a clear by Ironbound. Again, just need to defend here to get a win and 3 points. Closed. Spin. Diaz. Again, a lot of pace with Ponce. Abreu's lagging behind. Not able to join. He's kept it through a throw. 2 minutes gone in added time. Had to get the ball out of the bench. I'm sure the referee's making note of that for a couple more seconds. Just checked his watch. Cedeno almost had that. Midfielders up top. Sosa as well, just the clear he was content with. Valencia just blasted the ball at our level up in the stands, which of course will now dribble its way back down. Oliveira. Bazan. In the box, Rosette caught it. Maybe a yard or 2 off from McGregor. Referee says he's counting. Rosette puts it high up in the sky. That's it, it's a win for Ironbound. 3 goals in the second half. It's a 2-goal comeback after they were down 2-1. And it was Abreu who did that in the playoffs, where he scored the decider. in their final home win of 2025. He gets the first home win of 2026. 3-2 the final at Eddie Moraes as Ironbound defeats Union in the New Jersey Derby. And we will have an interview following this match down at pitchside with Ironbound for their 3-2 win. So they get off on the right foot to start UPSL play in this spring 2026 and their journey upcoming to what they hope to be is another playoff campaign.
Blanchard back on the ball. Picks his head up. Has a hit from distance. What a hit it was, and what a goal from Rich Blanchard. Second in scoring for Vitus, but might be the goal of the season for this team so far. What a hit.
Rodriguez over it, but instead it's fired in brilliantly by Elazay. What a hit! In alone on goal with his left foot. Good save from Alves. The follow-up from Emmanuel. Faked. Still Emmanuel. And still Emmanuel. And he thunders it home. Never in doubt on the follow-up there.
Back for Oberg. Roca. It's on his left foot. He's going to test it. Roca! Howitzer from Nassau County. And we have parity.
Nisiforo dribbling past a couple players, finds a nice ball through for Palacios, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Then Palacios chips it over. Oh, and it's in the net. A great move there. Nisiforo dribbling through the midfield, gets past a couple players, and finds Palacios for a great chip over the goalkeeper right into that bottom corner.
Shot coming, and a beautiful free kick. Right in the top corner, lasers that one through.
Look, these teams, the situations they're in. Here comes New York International on the charge. Oh, it's glorious. Lea Vettel with a peach of a strike. First blood to the Lions. Musa, great turnaround. Musa gets it back. Safri's caught in his line. Musa! It's a goal! Musa! Oh! Jubilation, elation, celebration station here for Lighthouse. They are shining here at the German super site.
Duel. Martin Dukanovic has Heze. Here is Matthew Heze on a brace. Matthew Heze! Beautifully done once again from Heze. Sensational finish. Direct and precise.
And East River able to grab a goal back
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
So we're back pitch side. I have Sergio Nobre, the coach. I also got Nicolas Tomei, who had 2 goal contributions tonight. Sergio, I'm going to start with you. I think the obvious to start with is Alberto and just what your relationship was with him, what he means to the club, and just what your mindset was with him going into tonight.
Al was a figure in our community, in our club. He was one of the founders of Ironbound SC when they merged with Sport Club at the youth level years ago. Big pillar in the community. Anything that had an issue, Al found a solution. In terms of the club, it's a big loss, but as seen by the amount of people that were here today and his family, we're here to honor his legacy, and we'll be doing that going forward, and he'll never be forgotten.
Yeah, are you making the season basically in honor of him? There were a ton of people here, which was great, and obviously good to see his family here as well.
Yeah, the season, the guys are focused, and hopefully we can honor him the right way by repeating as champs this year, and who knows, maybe go even further.
Of course, 3 points tonight. What did you like? What did you not like? Able to get the 3-2 win.
Rivalry games are always good, especially to start out the season. A few little mishaps coming out the back and in the middle. I don't think we used our strengths as much as I'd like for us to use. But end of the day, we got it done. 3 points is what matters, and on to the next.
All right, Nick, first the penalty. What were you thinking going up against a former teammate there in Dylan to score the first goal?
Only thing I was thinking was try not to overthink, which I kind of almost did. Him and all those guys on that other team, they've seen me take I don't even know how many PKs in my life. And it's no secret. You can watch all the PKs from last season before. I usually go right. Overthought a little bit, went left, and he guessed the right way somehow. But I got enough in the corner. He wasn't able to get it enough of a hand on it. I'm just happy it went in, and I'm happy that we were going to keep on converting after that and take the game away.
And then you had the assist there for the third goal. You made the run there and then the pass. So what was kind of going? I know you love to make the runs in behind, but just anything different there, or what were you seeing?
From my point of view, once I saw João break out on that right side and he was coming into the box, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be able to come across on the ground. His only option was either in the air or to cut it back to Edgar, who was making that second run. And once I saw it go in the air, and you can go back, I probably backpedaled 4, 5, 6 steps just to reach that ball. And I knew Edgar was there in the middle. There was no chance I was putting that on target. Dylan was already flying across. I just had to set my guy up, and he was there, and he finished it.
All right, what's the mindset into the next game and just the rest of the season? I know, like Coach said, finishing first last year, you guys kind of have a standard now of what is expected and what you guys are trying to achieve as a team.
I think it's just do what we were doing last season, take it one game at a time. This Union game's done. We can reflect on it tonight. In trainings, we can think about what we're doing, but all eyes are set on the next game and no game after that. One game at a time. It's a long season. We're going to have different people at certain games, and we just got to show up every weekend and play our game. That's all it is.
All right, Nick, Coach, Sergio, appreciate it. Thank you for the interview. 3-2 win for Ironbound in their first match of the UPSL season 2026. Thanks for watching.